Hi, everybody. It is Thursday night. Here's our team live. I don't know if I will do this every Thursday, but we'll try to get most of them in. I want to talk about taxes tonight because it is the first of the year. And if you are like me, I like to do my taxes like ASAP. Because traditionally we've gotten a refund. So, although last year was the first year we didn't, but I like that money as soon as possible. So, but we're going to talk about, even if you're not getting a refund, why you need to pay attention to your taxes. And yeah, so we're going to talk about all the things. So, those of you that are new, we don't have anybody on just yet. Hopefully you guys are coming soon. So we're going to talk about taxes and business expenses tonight. I have two important things I want you to understand, and then we'll brainstorm some expenses and things that you can keep track of. And then if we have some time at the end, if people have questions, we'll go there. So I see we've got some people coming on. Welcome, welcome. Please say hello in the comments so I know who is here. And I can say hi to you because I don't know you're here if you don't say hi. So I'm very excited. So those of you that don't know me, I think everybody knows me by now. Heather Lambert, your star director. This is Team Smiles and Scents, your Scentsy team. We are here for you. Questions, inspiration, motivation, whatever. That's what this group is for. So show up, stop by and visit every now and then. Say hello, share what you're doing in your business. It's always helpful to others when we share with each other what we're doing, because it can inspire someone to say, hey, I can do that, or that sounds like fun, let me try, or I'm kind of bored with my business, I don't know really where to start or what to do next, and they see somebody doing something and they go, oh, I can do that. So always share what you're doing in your business. It helps your team members. Super excited. World Tour is coming up. We were talking about it today on our Star Director call. So super excited for those of you registered for World Tour. Ooh, excuse me. I know we have several of us going to Orlando here in Florida, and then a whole bunch of people going to Portland. There may be some few others. If you're going somewhere different, please let us know. I would love to know where you're headed. All right, so let's get right to it. Tonight, this should be pretty quick, but I wanted to make sure I touched base about it because I don't think some people realize the benefits of your Scentsy business and having your Scentsy business at tax time. And whether you are a consultant who is really growing a business and trying to make money with your business, or whether you're just a hobbyist consultant who is putting their own orders in because you just want to get a discount on your own stuff, it doesn't matter which consultant you are or what level of consultant you are. Even if you have $1 sold of Scentsy, then tracking your business expenses and including them when you do your taxes is a benefit for you. It will make you money. Or prevent you from spending money, put it that way. I want to start out by saying I am not a tax professional. I am not an accountant. And every one of you has a different tax situation. And so I am not going to be here to tell you what to do with your taxes. But what I want you to understand is that there are things that you can do to save yourself money or to get yourself more money back from your refund if that's what you get. So take this all with a grain of salt. Go seek your professional. Do what you need to do for your own situation. But a home-based business is a tax benefit for all of us. All of us. Even those of you that almost never sell any Scentsy, and every once in a while you put in an order. You should be claiming your Scentsy business on your taxes, because if you're not, you are throwing money in the garbage can, basically. You might as well just take some $20 or $100 bills and throw them in the trash can, because your Scentsy business could lessen your tax burden, whatever it is. And if you have no tax burden, it can increase your credit and your refund. So it is cash money, whether you're making profit and commissions from sales your business can help you. So if you're not selling and making a lot of sales and a lot of commission, it can save you on your family's tax burden. Not just your Scentsy burden, but your whole family's tax burden. When you do your taxes, it takes away from your income, so you don't have to pay taxes on it, and that's money in your pocket. Um, on the flip side of that, if you are making money with Scentsy, then this prevents you from spending more money on taxes than you need to, because self-employment taxes are not cheap. It's like one of the highest rates is to pay taxes on your business profits. And so if you're not tracking all of your expenses and taking advantage of all of the deductions that you can when you do your taxes for your business, then you're throwing money away and you're paying taxes on money you don't need to. And so don't throw your money away. Be smart with your money. Hang on to every penny that you can, because that's important. The other thing I want you to know is a mindset shift that can be very difficult for a lot of people, but paying taxes on your business is a good thing. It really is, because it means your business is profitable. It means you've actually made money, and the whole point of your business is making money. If you are not paying taxes on your business, then your business is not making money. And that might be okay if you're not looking to grow a actual business. But if you're looking to grow an actual business and make money, then paying taxes on your profits is a good thing. It means you have profits. Yay. Welcome, Joyce. She's in Indiana right now. Awesome. Glad you could join us. Okay, so those are the things I want you to know. Like, even if you are not making a ton of commission, you need to be including your business on your taxes and tracking the expenses that go along with it in order to lessen your tax burden. If you are making money with Scentsy and earning commissions, then you need to be tracking expenses and including your business in deductions on your taxes and getting every single penny that you can, so that you're not paying more self-employment tax than you need to. Okay? It doesn't matter where you're at in your business. Even if you don't get a 1099 from Scentsy. So when you earn $600 in commissions or more, Scentsy will provide you with a 1099 for your taxes. But even if you do not hit that 600 and you don't receive a 1099, you can still claim income that you received from your Scentsy business. You don't have to have a 1099 to include your business on your taxes. And so that's really important. I don't know if people understand that or not sometimes. You don't have to have a 1099 for income. If you earned $200, that's $200 in income. You don't have to have a 1099 in order to claim that on your taxes. You can just tell the IRS, hey, I earned $200 in income from commissions from my Scentsy business. Now you're probably going to have some expenses to go along with that, so you won't have to pay taxes on that money. And if you can find, and I am betting that you will, if you're smart, enough deductions to cover that $200 and then some. Let's say you find $1,000 in expenses and you made $200 in commission. Then they're going to subtract that $800 loss from your family income, and you're not going to pay taxes on it. And so that could be a huge thing, especially if you're right on the cusp, right, for one of those different tax brackets. That little bit of money from your business could put you in a completely different tax bracket and change your situation completely. So, like I said, I'm not a professional. Everybody's situation is different. But there are a lot of deductions out there with a home-based business that can benefit you in the long run. And so don't throw your money in the trash. Do what you can to track the things that you are allowed to for your business. So, now, one of the biggest things when you start a Scentsy business that I always tell everybody is to make sure your family money and your Scentsy money are separate, right? Your business should be separate from your family situation. And if you do that, it makes taxes and tax time and all your expenses a lot easier. I'm telling you, it's so much easier. The other thing that makes it easier is if you track along the way. Yes, I know, and I am guilty of waiting to the end of the year too, but I do have a lot of things in place now that help me. So when I get off track, I can go back and find things pretty easily. Now, one of the reasons doing it every month is beneficial is you will remember all the tiny little things. And if you wait till the end of the year and try to do all 12 months at once, you will miss the tiny little expenses that will add up. They will add up, and you are throwing money in the garbage. So if you can create a system now in January to help yourself when it comes time to tax season next year, and just be a little bit better about tracking all those expenses and all of those things, so you can get the maximum amount of deductions for your business. And again, whether you are running a business or just have Scentsy as a hobby so you can get your own stuff, it's still a business in terms of your taxes, and you can claim all of those deductions. And they can really, really help your tax situation, depending on what that is. So I have never gone to anybody to do my taxes. I always do them myself. I use TurboTax. That's what I do. I find it pretty simple to just answer the questions, and they have a whole section on business. I do not get the business version. If your business is really profitable and you have a lot of stuff going on, you might want that, but I don't. I'm lying. I did upgrade a couple years ago, but you don't need it. You can claim a home-based business on the simpler form. You don't have to have the business form in order to do it. Okay. So what I do now, and it has changed over the years. I've had envelope systems in the past where I had a big envelope that I would put all my receipts in each month and then go through them each month. I have done QuickBooks, where it attaches to your bank accounts and credit cards, and it will track things automatically for you. I didn't like that because it was out of mind, and then I wasn't aware of what my business was doing, and I didn't like that. So I found a happy medium. Again, because I have my business money and my family money separate, I have just a business checking account, and I have just a business credit card, right? And so everything that I spend for my business comes from those accounts. And so what I can do at the end of the month is just print a transaction report for my credit card or for my debit card from the account, from my checking account, and I can just go through all of those transactions to see what are they. Are they advertising? Are they meals? Are they travel? Are they ink for my printer? What are they, right? Office expenses, whatever. And so that's been really helpful, is having all of that just on a single credit. I try to use just the one credit card, honestly. My checking account has a few recurring charges on it, but everything comes out of my credit card. And I just put my commission on my credit card every month. So that's just how that works. So it's real easy to go through and just keep track of the expenses as I go. So that's what I do. So what kind of expenses can you deduct? So all of you that are a home-based business with Scentsy, you can deduct anything that you spend that is for your business. So, for example, any office supplies that you might use for your business. I use pens in my business. I use copy paper. I use ink for my printer. I use notebooks. I have spiral notebooks. I buy planners every year. My planner every year that I purchase is a business expense. I purchase, what else do I purchase? That's an office expense. File folders, labels, any labels that I buy for my samples, and I label all of my products. Those are all office expense. Anything that I might use to do something in my business is an office expense. Postage. Anytime I mail anything to anyone, that postage is a business expense, and all the money I spend on postage is a deduction on my taxes. Discounts and giveaways. So if you are giving away products for free, if you're sampling products to people, if you're letting people borrow things, those are all advertising expenses, right? So, for example, when customers come to my house and they pick up their order or they come shop out of my basket, I give them a free scent circle because they came to me and I didn't have to drive to them. So it's sort of a thank you gift for not making me drive anywhere. It's also, when they leave here, I want their car to smell amazing, and because I want them to remember. And then when their car stops smelling amazing, they want to come back and get a new one, right? So they are trained now to come shop at my house, and it saves me a ton of time and energy and travel. So all of those scent circles, however, are a deduction. I did not sell them. I didn't make an income on them. I gave them away. It was an expense of my business. And I can deduct the value of all of those scent circles on my taxes so that I don't pay taxes on that income. In addition, anybody who orders on my PWS, they get a scent circle in the mail. All of those scent circles are deductible, and I mail out 20 to 30 scent circles sometimes each month, and that's a lot of money that is then taken off of my income that I do not have to pay taxes on. Okay, so this can all add up super fast. If you ever sold anything and didn't charge somebody tax or shipping, that's a deduction. You should have gained that income and you didn't. It's a loss on your business, and that amount of money is deductible. Okay, fees and interest. So if you have a credit card that you use for business expenses and it has interest on it, the interest amount that you pay is deductible. It's an expense of your business. So make sure you check that each month. How much interest will you charge on your card? If you use PayPal or SquareUp or even, I don't know if Venmo or Cash App or any of those have fees, but if they have fees for you to transfer to your bank accounts or to a credit card or whatever, all of those fees, I know PayPal has fees. If you use PayPal or Square, they have fees. You pay 1 or 2%, I think, on every transaction. Those fees are tax deductible, so don't pay taxes on all that money. That adds up a lot. And even if it's, it feels like just a little bit, it's like, oh, it's only $1, no big deal. All those bucks all year long add up fast. And if you deduct that, you never know when you're on the tipping point, right, with taxes. You could be on that tax bracket line, and all of those $1 from your PayPals over the years could push you in the other direction. So don't miss even a dime. Your PWS fee for your website, for your Scentsy website. If you have an email software that you use, I use ConvertKit. It's fairly inexpensive and it does exactly what I need it to do. I can even create landing pages and things like that. Any of those kinds of things that you pay for. What else did I write down? Mileage. So there are programs that will track your mileage for you. I like MileIQ. It's about $50 a year. And as I'm driving around in my car, it tracks my trips. And I can decide are they personal or business. And all I have to do is swipe left or right if it's business. And then at the end of the year, I pull a report and I know how many miles I drove for business. If I drove to the post office to mail something, that is business mileage. If I had hosted a party and I went to Publix to buy snacks for that party, the food for the party is deductible and the mileage to Publix is deductible. If I met a host or a team member anywhere, if I take a team member and meet up for lunch, lunch is deductible and the mileage to that lunch is deductible. Okay? So meals with any customers or travel or team members is deductible. What else? Any software you use, I talked about. So hosting, let's talk about that, because I talked about going to Publix, right? If you host a party and you have snacks, again, all the snacks that you buy for that party are tax deductible. Don't take them from your family's grocery bill. Let your business pay for them and use them as an expense in your business. All your catalogs and order forms and all of that. We're coming up on transition season. Next month is transition month. You're going to order new catalogs, new testers, new order forms eventually, baggies for your samples, ribbon to tie up your bag, whatever. All of that stuff is a deduction, tax deductible. If you are, at the beginning of the year, cleaning out your office, as many people do at the beginning of a new year, and you purchase anything to organize your stuff, furniture, bins. I have all these little bins in my little cart to organize things. Those are all tax deductible from your business. Okay? Furniture, if you buy shelving, all those cubes, right? Tax deductible. Baskets, cubes, organizing things, totes, drawers, whatever. It's all tax deductible for your business. Um, Now, let's get into the big stuff. This is the stuff that most hobbyists don't really think about because they think they don't earn it, right? If you have a Scentsy business and you have a space in your home where you keep your Scentsy stuff, and it doesn't matter what size that space is. Well, it doesn't matter what size it is, but it doesn't matter how much stuff you have. You don't have to have a whole room full of stuff, right? So if you have an area or a closet or a space in your home where you keep your business, and that's where you do business from, that portion of your home and any expenses that go along with that are tax deductible from your Scentsy business and can be reduced your income so you don't pay taxes on it. Okay? So a home office can be a room, a closet, any space that you use. All you have to do is measure what is the size of the space and what is the size of your home. If your house is 1,200 square feet and your office space is 100 square feet, then I'm going to do that different. If it's a 1,000 square foot home and you have a 100 square foot office, it's 10%. So 10% of all your home expenses are now deductible for your business because 10% of your home is your business. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. See if I have any comments. I see we have some more viewers. Say hi in the comments. I know where you're at. And if you guys have any questions or if this does not make sense, please say so. I will check it from time to time. So even if you are not growing a huge business, but you are just making orders every now and then, you have a home-based business. And you have all your Scentsy stuff in a space. So let's say 10% of your home is your business, then 10% of your electricity, 10% of your gas, water, heat, those of you up north, 10% of your insurance is any household expenses, 10% of it is now your business expense. So one thing too, any repairs to your home, right? So we recently put a new roof on. And so the percentage of my office, percentage of my home that is my office, the percentage of the expense of that roof will be deductible to my business. We also got a new AC, a percentage of that AC, and the water heater that we just replaced. Seriously, it's been a month. Is all a portion of that will all be deducted from my business expense because my business is in my home and I can't run my business without a roof and an AC. So I am going to deduct a portion of all of those repairs to my home from my taxes. The other thing that, and here is one for some of you guys, might be an incentive to do a little bit more with your business. We hired a cleaner. Good, thank you, Katie. We hired a cleaner. So when I started doing treatments and chemo and stuff, it was harder and harder for me to kind of do all of the things. So I had to prioritize, and cleaning the house is not one of the things that I like to prioritize. So we hired a cleaner. She comes twice a month. Twice a month, every 2 weeks, and she cleans the house. Well, she also cleans my office. So a portion of her fee is actually tax deductible to my business. So think about if the only Scentsy you did made you enough money every month to have a hot cleaner come clean your house, and it's tax deductible, your business pays for it, how much would that free you up to do whatever you wanted to in your life, right? So think of that, and that has nothing to do with taxes. That's just like how to outsource your time and energy so that you can live a happier, more magical life. Hire yourself a cleaner. You have a Scentsy business that can pay for the cleaner, deduct the expense from your taxes every year, and free yourself up to do whatever it is that you want to do. How amazing is that? Like, if that's the only thing your Scentsy business did for you, I'm thinking that would be a win. So there might be some of you that want to think about that. How much would you need to sell to pay for a cleaner every month to come clean your house? So anyway, there's a ton of different things. Anything you travel to. So we're getting ready to go to World Tour. The mileage to World Tour. Any food I eat on the way there, while I'm there, and on the way home. The hotel room, because we're going to stay a couple of nights so we can see everybody for longer. And the event registration. All of that is tax deductible from my business income. So I don't pay taxes on it. So there are a lot of things, and it is so worth it for you to find a way, something that works for you, to track any expense that could be related to your business in some way. Find things that you're doing that are, oh, this is Scentsy, or oh, I met with this person and we talked about Scentsy while we were at lunch. This is now a business lunch. I have a customer now. I have a team member now that I'm chatting with and hanging out with. All of that is expenses now for your business. Because if you make $200 from your business and the taxes man wants you to pay taxes on that, but you can find $1,000 in expenses, then they're going to subtract that $800 from your family's income and you don't pay taxes on it anymore. If you don't track your expenses and deduct them on your taxes, then you're going to pay additional tax money that you don't need to. So don't do that, okay? And remember, paying taxes on your business is a good thing, but we don't want to pay more tax than we need to, okay? Find as many expenses as you can. Track them all, because you will forget by the end of the year. You will be throwing money in the garbage if you are not tracking all the little pieces that you're going to leave behind if you don't do it along the way. And don't pay more money than you have to. Keep the money in your pocket. Do something nice with it. Whatever. Buy some more Scentsy with it, right? That's usually where mine goes. Either travel or more Scentsy. But that's all I want to talk about today. If anybody has any questions, if you have questions along the way, oh yay, we'll see you in Orlando. Awesome, awesome. So track that mileage, track your expenses, track. So when it's time to do your taxes, you have every deduction that you possibly can. Use your Scentsy business for the benefits that it's supposed to give you, right? This business is more than just make commissions on wax sales. There are so many more benefits to this business, and this is one of them. So use your business to find and collect as many deductions on your taxes as possible and help yourself out a little bit. It's amazing what you can do and how it might help. So again, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. Even if you're watching the recording later, put them in the comments. I will check them out, try to answer anything that I can. If you have more ideas for Team Lives in the future, let me know what they are. Shoot me a message, put it in the comments, whatever. It's great to see you guys every night. I love when you chat in the box. It's great. I love it, love it. I guess that's it for now. There is I don't know if that's for directors or for everybody. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now. I hope everybody's having a great week and you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.